All right, you have to sit. Sit up. Sit. Good job. Yes. Hey friends, welcome to our brand new channel. I decided finally to split up my content. I was doing essential oils 50% or more than 50% of the time, and then Frankie's videos too, and I just wanted a space where we could have all of her stuff and all of her little cute face on her own channel. So welcome, thank you so much for watching. Today's video is 5 things I wish I would have known before getting an Aussiedoodle. First, disclaimer, we love her so much. This isn't meant to be a negative video or a don't get an Aussiedoodle video. I would have more of them if it were just up to me, but just 5 things that would be good to know because you want to do your research on getting a dog. They're not all the same, and they're very special. The first thing is grooming. I watched a lot of poodle videos because I knew she was going to be mostly poodle, so I needed to know a lot about poodles, and I learned a lot about their grooming, but it's not the same for doodles. There is just like one cut for poodles, I feel like, the majority of the time. And for doodles, there are so many different cuts and styles, and we've figured it out. We figured out what we like, but it has been a journey. We've been through a few groomers. We went to PetSmart and Petco for a while just for convenience, but then we found smaller local businesses, which we really prefer and like. So I definitely recommend that if you are looking or planning on getting a doodle of any sort, and get lots of pictures of what the face that you like looks like, and make sure that your doodle has the same coat. There are all different kinds of wavy coats, and so she is mostly, I would say, pretty solid, just all over wavy, not curly, not straight. And so you have to, if you see a picture that is a different style that you like but has a different type of hair, it's just not going to be the same. So you just have to kind of educate yourself on that, and work with the groomer. They're the professional and they know what's best ultimately, and trust them and work with them and figure out a balance that you guys are both happy with. And we are happy. And if you're local and want our recommendations, just let me know in the comments. We are in Michigan, in the Grand Rapids area. But anyways, grooming is a big one. It is very important. A lot of people there are Facebook groups on DIY grooming yourself. I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I'd have the patience, and especially to do like ears and nails, and all of that stuff too. It's a full thing. It's not just giving them a bath. So you can do it yourself, and a lot of people do, but that's just not for us. And so working to find the best route with the groomer she's 2 now, and I know it's been a wild little ride. She's been shaved down to nothing, and so the other part that goes with grooming is the brushing. And so we have found a length that, so for the majority, she doesn't get matted, and I think it's a little bit shorter than a 1 inch. I'm not quite sure. I can ask though, and then maybe put it in the description. But I brush her a few times in between, but she doesn't get matted. But if we let it go longer, that's when the matting happens. Or if she gets wet in between, like outside or wherever, then that can cause matting too. So you just have to kind of get to know their coat and do your best, I guess. Otherwise, you're just going to be in every 6 months for like a shave job. Sit so they can see you. Sit. Yes. Look how pretty. Oh, so cute. Next is the activity level. I had in mind that this would be a perfect breed for our family, which she is, because they are more active, but you kind of just underestimate really how much energy they have. So Aussies are herding dogs. They're very hyper and running around constantly, and poodles are very smart and need to be mentally stimulated. What am I trying to say as well? So she is very smart and very active, and so she needs brain games. We have puzzles, all kinds of things like that. We have little games that we play in the house, like hiding her treats and like twisting up in a little towel, having her find them, hiding treats around the house. Look up like mental stimulation for dogs if you want to have or want to get more, and like a variety of different examples of that too. But we have that plus the outdoor like physical exercise. So she goes on at least 1 walk a day, sometimes, and most of the time more than 1, usually 2. In the winter it's hard, so she's kind of been a little bit lazier in the last few months, but in the summer she's just wild. She did just turn 2 on February 4th. So she is calming down a little bit, I will say that. And we definitely noticed it after we came back from vacation. We were gone for a few weeks and had a house sitter, but I don't know if she was just in shock from that. But she did turn 2 and then we left. So I don't know, right at the 2-year mark, I feel like they come down just a little bit. She did, at least. So energy is not just letting them run around out in your backyard. It's working with them and playing with them. That builds your relationship too. So it's a really important one, especially for this breed. Number 3 is jumping and rewarding certain things when they're puppies. So when she was tiny and a little fluff ball, of course she would jump up and I would be like loving it, and so rewarding that and whatever. But you don't want to do that. I know, even if it's hard for you to just be like down or whatever, do not reward for bad behavior from day 1, because that sticks with them. And now she still is crazy and jumpy on those people that she did when she was a puppy. And we've worked with her personally for like myself and my husband. Come up here, come up here and sit. But the other people, it's just kind of hard to retrain the other people. Build good habits right away, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And jumping is a big one, because that is so annoying, especially when they're full grown. You're just like, get down, no, get down. Pee spots in the yard. That's what number are we on? 4? I have more than 5 too. This is 5 reasons, but I have, looks like 7. So number 4 is pee spots in the yard. So if you or your significant other is very passionate about your lawn, you might want to be proactive on this one. So she does like very badly kills the grass anywhere she pees, and we've tried a lot of different things. There are different rocks you can put in her water dish. Our water is harsh, so I think that has a lot to do with it too, but female dogs just literally kill the grass. And so if you do not want this, you don't want your whole yard to be killed, just make sure you have a spot that they go in, one little area. And I know that's hard, and they'll pee, they'll have accidents, or like they'll go randomly in other areas too, but that has been a big one. And I think Chris is just slowly accepting that we will not have a perfect yard, and I half feel bad, half don't, because I've never cared about the yard, but I know that he did. So it's kind of like a tough one, but just at the end of the day, just have a plan and know that in advance. Number 5 is poodles. From the research I've done, poodles have sensitive stomachs, and she has thrown up a lot of times. If she doesn't get a snack before bed and then doesn't eat her breakfast right in the morning, she'll throw up just like stomach acid, yellow stuff, because her stomach is empty. If she eats something weird or gets into something, she's puking. So puking is just a normal part of having her at this point for us. But we do know now, like, give her a snack before bed and then make sure she gets her breakfast right away. As far as different foods, I would say she's not very picky or sensitive to different foods. We've tried all kinds of different recipes. And like Nulo, Get Joy, Blue Buffalo, and we're currently on Merrick. So that she hasn't been sensitive to like different types of food, like chicken, lamb, whatever. It's just if she eats something off or doesn't eat for a long time, she throws up. We do have something that we give her. It's a pumpkin powder from Native Pet. We like all of their supplements, but we have that powder specifically just put in her food, and that kind of helps with her belly. We also give her probiotics, and that is a big one too for supporting gut health. And the last one, I thought there were 2 more, but just one more. Something in general, not just for Aussiedoodles. Your dog's energy is a mirror to your household. The leader of the pack especially, but so when you see a dog that is super anxious, their owner probably is too, and they can sense your energy, whether you believe that's true or not, whether you like Caesar Milan or not. We see it all the time, and it's very obvious, and so we try our best to have good energy for her so that she feels calm and confident too. Something that I will add too is socialization. We have socialized her from the beginning, and not just like playing with other dogs, but just going in car rides and going different places. Maybe not going into the store, but driving to the store and just being out in public, like seeing people, seeing different things. But don't socialize them. They're just not going to be used to things. They're going to freak out. Even if you aren't freaking out, they're going to be anxious about new situations. So we've socialized her just going places, but also being around other dogs and humans and babies and older people, and That too, I will say she has a preference, like she doesn't like preteens. That age, I don't know what it is about their energy she does not like. And certain people, like she doesn't like everyone, and I feel like you can trust your dog's judgment on that. But take them around other people, get them used to other environments and people and things and places. Thank you so much for watching my video. Subscribe to this new channel, please. And let me know what video you want me to film with Frankie next. We have a couple lined up to do, but I want to know what you guys want to see. Comment below if you have an Aussiedoodle now or if you're planning on getting one. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you have a great day. Bye.